Hey y'all, welcome back to another episode of Shut Up Woman. I'm Lexus.
I'm Riz.
I'm Anija.
And this is
Chris.
And today we're talking about all kind of good stuff, but we want to get to know our guest a little bit. So tell us a little bit about you.
Yeah, Chris, originally from Indianapolis, Indiana, down here in Georgia now. I live out in Gwinnett County. I am a project manager in construction. Single, no kids.
Look, you steady trying to put yourself on.
What, ain't that what y'all want to do?
He been saying
You was single.
He been telling us he tall and dark skinned.
Right.
Right, what do you think? Graduated from Morehouse. Give them the whole thing.
That's really it. I'm just a regular guy.
You 6'6", right?
Yeah, I'm 6'6".
You graduated from Morehouse, right?
No, I graduated from Valdosta, actually.
So what are you
Valdosta
saying?
State.
Okay, that's
Valdosta
still he
State.
graduated
Yeah.
college, y'all.
And I got my master's.
Ooh, look at him trying to look. He gets
Yeah.
put some respect on
Regular
him.
guy, regular guy.
Period.
Okay, so we previously discussed a topic that you might be interested in.
Right.
So as far as women only wanting to date men that is desired,
Mm-hmm.
that women want.
Yeah.
So tell us a little about that.
Yeah, so there are kind of your common denominators in the dating market that men know. We know, we hear it. We on social media too. We know women like men over 6 foot. We know women like, dark skinned men now, and you got to make a certain dollar amount and everything like that. So once you start hitting those check marks, man, and if you have multiple of those, man, the world is your oyster. The world is your oyster for sure, for sure.
And you hitting them check mark?
I definitely try to work on myself, man, and I think that I'm a very good candidate for sure.
So, do you think if you were 5'8", things would change for you?
Oh, for sure. For sure. I mean, like I said, there's different factors that women look for, but of course, your accessibility or your access is going to be way greater at 6'6" than it is at 5'8". You know what I'm saying? So
do you think that women, because of your height, you're a handsome guy, I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying, say it's a guy that's not so handsome and he's 6'6", do you think he still can pull because just because he's tall?
yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. My dad always told me, man, you only have to have one spectacular thing about yourself to get a lot of bitches.
And
So
what's
if you
that?
have multiple, so if you the funny guy or you the nigga with money or you the tall nigga or whatever it may be, if you just got one spectacular thing about you, man, you can get 70%.
That's crazy, because women will date ugly men, but men, they
Ugly women.
If you funny,
they won't date them. They don't freak. They don't freak on them. They ain't date them.
Yeah, the bar is low to get freaked on. Yeah, the bar is low.
The bar is
I wish
low.
we did better.
It's in hell.
Yeah, I wish we did better.
The bar is in hell. We need to bring it up a little bit, at least to earth.
because
damn.
pussy, yeah.
Yeah, that is true too.
That's what they say.
Somebody said that.
That is
Somebody
true.
said pussy is pussy.
Somebody who said it?
I don't know who said it, but somebody said it.
Somebody said it.
Oh, man.
So do you think that women choose men who more if they feel like other women desire them more?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, because, so have y'all heard of the 80-20 rule? So the 80-20 rule, yeah, so like 80% of women want 20% of men, you know what I'm saying? So especially once you start breaking down statistics of stuff, you know what I'm saying? The average man is 5'9". But women gonna turn their nose up when they hear a 5'9" man, you know what I'm
I
saying?
do.
Exactly. So,
I don't.
And I'm short. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know what it is. I'm 5 feet, and people think I'm crazy when I be like, no, I want my man to be at least like 5'10" or 5'11". I don't know what it is. I just prefer.
And I'm 5'6".
I just feel like because
gotta
I'm
be
already
taller.
short.
He gotta be tall.
That's
he
what I'm
gotta be
saying.
taller than me.
I just feel like because I'm already short as hell, I'm short as shit. I don't want no man. We just a short ass couple. I don't want that. I want my
some
man to
short
be
Here's the thing,
big.
I'm not actively like, oh, okay, I gotta look for a man. He gotta be 6 feet. He gotta be 6
No,
feet.
but it's not that
But if I
I'm actively
find somebody-
looking. I mean, if it, I'm not saying I'm totally.
That's your
against it.
preference.
If
I
it
get
come
what you're
along and it's a nice man that's 5'9", okay, cool. I'm not saying that.
annoying.
I'm not saying like I'ma just absolutely be like, boy, get the fuck on. But I'm just saying like I prefer my men to be the minimum. We giving like 5'10", 5'11". I'm not gonna lie. That's just what I like. I just always.
How,
that's
like honestly, like her previous standards wouldn't meet her same standards. honestly because she made those standards as a child. Same thing as me.
Right.
Me and her got married around the same age. When my standards weren't the same. I didn't have standards as a child. Not to say that I was just dating anybody, but I just didn't have this set. Right. I didn't have this set rules of he gotta have this, he gotta do this, he gotta do this. You know, I'm not accepting this. I can't live with this. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't have that. It was just like, oh, I love him. I like him.
Yeah.
We have good sex.
Love ain't enough.
We like each other.
Love ain't enough.
Then it was as a kid. At 17,
right,
16,
I feel like if you're not completely attracted to that person, eventually it's gonna be like, you doing all this shit, I'm not even attracted to you for real. You know what I'm saying? So for me now, I'm not settling for what I don't want. I want somebody that's 5'10" or taller.
Right.
And I prefer. I'm not with the complexion. I'm a little open. I don't like light skinned niggas. I'm gonna be
At
honest.
all.
We did it. She done said it.
Now, they could be like a little. They could be a little like a little caramel, but
She
light
done
skin, no,
But
I
that's
can't
y'all.
do it. I just can't do it.
Right.
I just can't.
I don't have a preference.
I just can't.
I don't have a preference. The kind of woman that desires you, does that matter, or is it just kind of like, do you have standards as women have their standards set themselves?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, because I mean, the woman that I walk down the aisle with, or the woman that a man is gonna walk down the aisle with, is very important, man. That's the biggest investment you'll ever make. So I definitely have my type. I'm assuming you want to know what that is.
Yeah. I'm sure the women that's watching want to know.
Yeah, so I definitely like a woman in the more traditional sense. You know what I'm saying? Hot girls, city girls, modern women, all of that. I don't have an interest in them. You know what I'm saying? That's what a lot of my homegirls are, and I just see a lot of flaws and a lot of those ideologies. But I physically, you can be petite, you can be thick, but I do like a natural woman. I don't want the makeup every day, but it goes back to where I'm from. I'm from the middle of nowhere, Indiana. You know what I'm saying? So we didn't grow up around a whole bunch of designer and bunch of makeup and getting your weave done once a month and everything like that. So I want a woman that's comfortable in her own skin. You know what I'm saying? Is that how y'all? I don't know how it get that.
What's a month?
How long does she weave last?
No, but what's wrong?
So she's not supposed to get her hair done at once?
He's not used to it.
Yeah, I don't. The women.
It's 2023.
I'm saying
He's
you
used
can
to
have
it.
no, but I'm saying
And
because
then
a lot of
used to
us
it.
natural women, because I'm obviously completely natural, but I like to wear my weave because it's a protective style. Nowadays, a lot of natural women don't wear weave because we're trying to be looking like whatever. It's because it's a protective style for our natural hair, if that makes sense.
Yeah, no, if you lined up all of my exes since high school, they all either got the afro or the braid or the, like natural. Like, I've
But the
personally.
braid is not natural technically,
It's not.
because they add weave to it.
Oh, okay.
Exactly.
So it's technically, but that's
long
what
braids
I'm
are
saying.
not-
Protective styles. So protective styles are braids.
So you can get weaves.
Yeah,
right?
I'm thinking weaves.
Okay.
Or wigs. I think niggas don't like wigs.
Yeah.
That's the thing. It's a difference between like a sew-in, a quick weave. Okay. But I think niggas are talking about
Slapping
wigs.
that thing.
They don't like that glue. They don't want all that.
That unnatural
That
type of look.
unnatural. I get that. I understand. Like,
Yeah, no.
I get that part. Like the wigs is a bit much for guys.
Yeah.
They can't take it.
Because I think about what I want my daughters to be exposed to, man. And I'm gonna want my daughters. I'm sure they'll be dark as shit. You know what I'm saying? I want them to love their dark skin. I want them to love their afro
Assuming
puffs.
that would be.
No, that's up to me.
No, a black man can make any color, baby.
But if I'm not.
But more than likely, he's probably gonna.
Yeah.
He
No
probably gonna have
matter.
some
You
dark
can get with a
hair.
light skinned woman and her grandparents are light.
I don't really be with
Yeah.
light skinned women.
Or
So
I'm
you
just
like
saying
your
a lighter.
girls caramel or
Yeah,
dark?
brown skin it up.
Okay.
I'm just saying, even a brown
But
skinned woman
these
could have
genetics-
They
It's
probably not
crazy.
gonna be.
I'm just saying, yeah, I'm saying a
That
black
is
man
right.
can make.
No, they
can
can come out light skin, but more than likely they probably gonna be like my color or darker.
Yeah.
More than likely, come on now with him.
Based on the family tree, like Nancy was
Depends.
saying.
Like her grandma could be lighter, and she
And she kind of looking like the grandma.
My daughter came out way
Well, I guess
lighter
that's
than
true
me,
because
and her dad
mine.
is
Yeah, no,
dark.
I guess that's true because my
Yeah.
daughter is light skinned, and me and her daddy is kind of the same
Exactly.
color.
It's
but
all
she
about
light skinned. All my
people.
parents is. My mom is light as.
Well, she
yeah.
gotta love whatever she got. I
Yeah,
think
I
that's
mean-
what's missing in
But
this generation.
okay, so I see you say this about your daughter now. Like
Yeah.
as far as like you want your daughter to love herself, you want your daughter to be
Yeah.
this and that. So like, do you? How can I put it? I don't know how to put the question. Because I feel like niggas think about that to a certain extent, but then y'all don't treat women how you would want your daughter to be treated.
Like, you know, I want my daughter to feel like this,
you want your daughter all that,
but you don't
at the
treat
same
women
time,
like
but then
that.
you don't treat women as how you want your daughter to be treated when she gets older. So it's like, why are you even talking about, not you necessarily,
but representing men, okay.
Yeah, like as men, y'all talk about, oh, y'all don't want my daughter to be doing this. I want my daughter to be natural. I want my daughter, but then y'all, it'd be the complete opposite when it comes to how you treat women and how you do what you do with women at a grown age.
Well, do you mean treat women or treat your woman? So are we talking about women in a general sense, or are we talking about her mother? Or her future
I don't know what
because
we're
there's a
talking about.
difference. There's a difference.
So how do you treat women that's not the... So how do you treat hoes?
I mean, with minimum respect. Like just the bare minimum.
How do you treat your hoes?
What's the...
Or if you have
exactly.
hoes.
Like,
I mean,
answer the question.
It's a genuine question. You treat hoes like hoes.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying, I mean, I guess.
Do you confuse women though?
Right.
You,
okay.
No, I don't.
Treat them like hoes. I mean, treat them like other than hoes. But then.
So the one critique that I've heard from people is that I'm very like nice in general. Like I'm very charming. So like a lot of women can kind of get that misconstrued that you know. Yeah.
When your birthday?
May 11th, Taurus.
Ooh.
What day? Was there a right answer?
No, I
don't know about Zodiac.
No, I like Taurus.
No, I like Tauruses too.
I
get
like
very well with
Taurus.
Tauruses. Y'all are bulls for sure.
Y'all are sweet though. Y'all very sweet.
Yeah.
Huh?
The ones I know are sweet.
Right. She said it right.
I've never put Taurus and sweet together.
I
get
know
along well with
is
Tauruses,
sweet.
Yeah.
and I have no issue with Tauruses, but they're bulls.
Yeah.
You guys are definitely
I
headstrong,
know
stubborn.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but they're sweet
and
to
a
the
force
people
of
they want to
nature.
be sweet to.
Yeah, exactly.
Like
that's
that's all I have experience with Tauruses necessarily is they very sweet to people who they want to be sweet to.
Because there's a certain way that I'm going to treat women in general. When I have a daughter, she's going to see like how dad treats women in general. I'll hold the door for anybody.
Right.
So women confuse you being nice with you wanting them.
Absolutely. 1,000%.
But do you tell them that you don't want them?
Absolutely.
Do you take them out on
But
dates?
they still delusional, like we
give them
said.
flowers.
No.
So you don't take them
No.
out on dates, give them flowers,
No.
but they confuse you being. I tell you, women is.
Women
They
are
probably
very
not used to the bare minimum. They probably not used to the bare minimum.
What
That's
other
what
way
he
are
gets
you being nice if you're not taking them on dates? Like
the bare minimum. They probably not used to the bare
I
minimum.
don't necessarily
Like
know
hold the
like
door.
that.
That's the bare
Because I get
minimum.
took on
Yeah,
dates.
You can't be bare minimum.
But I'm saying, what is bare?
I'll give you an example.
No, I didn't
Sneaky
have
link-
bare
sneaky
minimum.
link is bare minimum.
I didn't have bare minimum, but I'm
Nope.
just saying.
No
No,
dates,
I don't
just
feel like I have
fucking. No
had that
dates, just
complete.
fucking.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't think a nigga ever treated me
Me
to
neither.
the complete bare minimum.
Me neither.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, what is the complete bare minimum?
Me
That's
neither.
what I need to know.
No dates, just fucking.
Yeah.
Just licking
The
and fucking.
chivalry,
I've
yeah.
never experienced that.
Yeah, the chivalry.
Yeah, there's no chivalry.
I've never
But I'm saying,
experienced
how
that.
are you being nice to her then?
I mean, you can. Nice is a characteristic.
You-
So like,
reply to
oh, you
her.
come to the door and be like, hey, how you doing? Come on in. Like,
Yeah, you
is
can
that
still be
the?
nice to people.
I don't know
You don't know what a nice
what is the
nigga
bare
is.
minimum in a like? What
I
is
know
the
what you're
bare
talking
minimum
about.
nice in the bedroom? If we just fucking, what's the bare minimum?
Like they still reply to you. So women.
Okay,
think that
so it's
if-
more communication
Respect.
type.
Yeah,
Respect.
it's like women
If you
think
text me, I'll text you back.
if you're not completely ghosting them, they think that they still have an opportunity.
Yeah.
So if you're still replying them, still entertaining them a little bit,
Like in
fucking
their
them,
pictures a little bit. Like
You're not taking
You
them
can't
out.
like their pictures.
right?
No, I'm
That's what
just saying. No, I'm saying the
That's
bare
what I'm saying.
minimum. I'm
Women-
saying that's
that's
what
why I
they
said
thinking.
we-
Like, oh, he likes my picture.
That's why I said we still a little delusional. We still have a little
Yeah,
hope.
exactly.
He still replies to me, so therefore he still
has some.
he's
interest.
still interested in me. Therefore I can still. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
And that's why I said women are a little delusional because like we expect a man to just be like, "Hey, I don't want you," or ghost you, and then they'd be like, "All right."
Yeah.
I had a question about that too.
Yeah.
Why don't men? Because I'm a very upfront person.
Mhm.
If a man tell me I'm not looking for that. I'm just looking to have sex, or I'm not ready for a relationship. I respect that more because now you're giving me the chance to decide
They
if
do
I want to
say
still deal with you.
Mhm.
No, not all of them. Some of them don't say that. So I'm saying like, do you always be that upfront? Like, are you always, as soon as you meet the person, you're like, hey, I'm not looking for a relationship.
Yeah.
This is what it is.
Yeah.
Or like, do you determine based off of how she's acting, then you decide, oh, hey, just letting you know, I don't want a relationship. Like, based off of her actions, because, she might start acting
Right.
like y'all kind of like in a relationship, so you got to let her know type stuff. Or is it just a like how do y'all?
You gotta grow into that. You gotta grow into that. When you're younger, I think that men definitely lie to women and coerce
Okay.
women and stuff like that. But as you get older, man, whether it's a woman or a man, we respect each other's time. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And as you get older, you also understand the dangers of lying to women. When you're 19, 20, you ain't thinking nothing about it. You just like, okay, I'm finna finesse her, I'm finna say whatever, so I can get some
the
coochie.
dangers is
crazy. Yeah, but now if you lie to a woman, man, women snap, bro. You know what I'm saying? Women snap.
Try not to. I've been trying not to.
Yeah, you live on your own. Anything like that. Yeah, so you definitely got to be honest with women, and then also as you continue to work on yourself, you willing to let some pussy slide away. You know what I'm saying? But men don't give a fuck about a woman's respect. Like, oh, tell me the truth so that I'll respect you more. That
and that's what I don't. Y'all think. Of course, y'all think logically more than us. We think more emotionally. So my thing is like, because I was just talking to my friend about this, like how it could be a month in, 2 months in, and a nigga just switch up. You know what I'm saying? Like they'll just be like, they'll go from texting every day, and then 2 months in, they'll just not text you no more. And it's just like, as women, it's like, damn, like you be thinking like, damn, like you might think something wrong with you, or you like, what did I do for him to act like this or whatever? What click in y'all head to be like, you know what? Today, I'm not responding to this bitch, okay? I've been responding to this bitch every single day, but today it's 2 months in, I'm not responding to this bitch no more. Like, what make y'all just click like that? Like, cause it's like, y'all do it so easily. We can't do it that easy. Some women, we can, sometimes depending on the nigga, okay. But for the most part, we can't just do that.
Yeah, it's one of two things. Either one, I already got what I wanted now. So whether it's the pussy or whatever it may be. Or number two, you get tired of fighting a good fight. You see she's not worth this pursuit anymore. She's not worth the endeavor that y'all was going on together. So once he come to one of them two realizations, then that's when you see the real him.
But you don't care about their feelings?
No. Men are egotistical by nature. Men are going to do what's best for them.
Okay.
I feel like I can agree to a certain extent because I've never been ghosted, but I feel like I've ghosted somebody one time. But it was kind of just like they weren't getting the picture of like me not being interested, and I was trying to kind of let them off the nice way. You know what I'm saying? So it was just kind of like, okay, well, I don't really want to do this. I don't really want to reply. So I kind of can understand in that aspect of it's like, okay, this person just really doesn't get it. We just really not on the same page. No matter how much like women will be quick to call a man inconsistent, but it's really like he really don't like you for real.
Well, I have been ghosted, so I'm not gonna lie, I have been ghosted before, and I just feel like, I mean, later on he came back and told me it was just it wasn't that he didn't like me, it was just the fact that he felt like he wasn't ready for me, like where the type of woman I am and what I'm looking for and all that type of stuff. He just wasn't ready the caliber of what I was on.
You gotta ghost most women. Believe it or not.
But why ghost? Why can't just say?
I'll make a man say that, okay?
No,
right. Why can't say, hey, I don't think this is working out. You're a great woman, but it's just not working out, and just leave her at that piece of that instead of just ghosting, and then we sitting here like, oh, what's wrong with us?
Because naturally women want closure, and y'all don't understand how hard it is to break up with a woman. They either gonna start crying or they want to go back and forth about the whys. And niggas be like, man, bro, like I don't want you. Like, so I'd rather just ghost than sit here and sit on the phone and explain it to you, or sit here and watch you cry, or whatever it is.
I feel like that's only valid if I love you. Because if you were
sit down and explain.
If we were talking and you were just like, hey, I'm not good with this, I'd be like, okay, whatever. But if I loved you and like
I'm saying, but you said you never been ghosted. If you telling me if you've been talking to somebody for 2 or 3 months and they ghost you, you're gonna feel some type of way.
I'm definitely gonna feel some type of way. I'm 100% gonna feel some type of way. But I feel like you telling me, hey, I'm not feeling this, I probably would take that, like, that wouldn't be ghosting. That would just be like...
Right, but that's an explanation. That's not a full explanation, but that's a somewhat type of explanation.
And that's not going to be good enough for most women.
Because if you tell me...
But if a nigga tell me he not feeling it, I'm okay.
If you tell me, because if somebody tells me they don't like me and they don't want to be with me, that's enough. Because I can't make you like me. I can't make you want to... No matter what I do, no matter how hard I try, therere's nothing I can do to make you want to be with me.
All I ever wanted.
No, I'm not trying.
No, I'm not saying. I know y'all are outliers. Most women are gonna try.
Oh yeah, I'm for sure. Like, okay, like some woman is for you, but clearly I'm not.
But if a nigga tell me straight up, I don't really feel you like that. I don't like you like that. I'm gone. The fuck? You ain't gotta tell me 2 times.
It's gonna hurt a little bit.
If you stay leading me on and dragging it on, and then you
certain things, and then you come back and be like, nah, and then it's flip flop. Yeah, I want an explanation. But if it's just simple, plain out, yeah, this not working. I don't really feel you like that. Oh, bitch, go about your way. Right. I'm not even gonna lie. I don't care. I honestly don't care.
Yeah.
But if it's somebody that I'm feeling and you making me think you feel for me, yes, I want an explanation. Yes, I want to tell you. I want you to tell me why you didn't feel like. What was the reason? We were just kicking it every day.
Especially if you've told me that you felt this way about me, and then I'm just like, so now I'm a little confused. So I'm like, okay.
But I feel like y'all push women away too when y'all, like, I don't know. I just feel like y'all be pushing women away.
We can fuck with you and not want to be in a relationship.
Well, that's why I
So you don't feel like you haven't pushed no good woman away that was probably meant for you? You never pushed nobody away?
No.
Interesting.
That's a shocker.
I mean,
got quiet.
No, it's a thought because it's just like I feel like. I mean, I get it, I understand that, but I don't know. Like, I don't know. Y'all men, y'all be saying, like I said, y'all say we complicated, but y'all be weird.
Men feel like they're straight to the point and they have no layers and they're
they ain't.
But they are definitely, men are definitely more complicated than women because we wear our heart on our sleeves. I feel like me personally, I tell you how I feel.
Yes, I don't like it. You don't know I don't like it.
I don't care how soon it is. I'll tell somebody how I feel about them. I'm not ashamed of my feelings, and that's just me personally. I don't know if it's my sign. I don't know if it's just me as a person. But I'll tell somebody how I feel about them. Not afraid of how the standards or you can't text this person 6 times if you wanted to. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't believe in the standards of like, I feel like if you feel some type of way, you show that. I feel that that's personal, but I feel like men, they kind of hide that boundary to see where a woman is at, and then they also change that boundary based off of other things that affect their life. So that's why I feel like men are a little more complicated, because women, although we may be difficult, we may be delusional, we may be all these other things, we always wear our heart on our sleeve.
But you know, I'm a little bit different because we have talked
you
about
are, because
I'm a little bit different. I'll be like, I could be thinking about a nigga all day and I won't text him.
And I'll be like, just say
I'm
it.
not texting him.
And I'll be like, just say
because
it.
I just feel like I've been through so much type of stuff that I just be like, why the fuck would I let this nigga know I'm thinking about him?
But my thing is, why would I
let you know that I'm thinking about you, and bitch, you probably not thinking about me.
But me,
that's all ego.
I want the curing nigga to make his own mistake. I don't want the curing nigga to pay.
But it's not even. I don't feel like it's just based off.
You gotta let the last one.
It's not. I don't feel like no. I don't feel like it's just about my situations, because it's like with my ex. I mean, he always has been vocal about how he feel about me. I never had to play any type of game. That's why we got married. Obviously, like, the nigga married me for a reason, but I just feel like now I just be like, y'all, like, why would I even give you the satisfaction of you thinking that I'm thinking about you? Like, why would I get that? And it's probably
because men like that.
No, but now, listen.
Just as us women want us to hear a man say that, they want women to say that.
I'm changing now.
You better do it.
I'm changing now.
Them hoes gonna do it.
No, I'm changing now. I have been a bit more. It's not even just that. It's not even outside of relationships. It's the household. I feel like I grew up in. I didn't feel like I was able to be very vocal about how my feeling. I mean, my mama did provide